Memphis terminal. Transport en route.
The money, the E, the ego, the M, the music, the P, the people, H, the hip-hop, I, the industry, S, the streets. Welcome to Making Easy Money, aka Metropolis, the running gun capital of the South, true necropolis. And from the city of the dead to the centers of opulence, we are the juggernaut, a ball of momentum, no stopping.
It's the music. It's the music of the earth, the music of the sun and the stars, the music of yourself. Vibrating. Yes, you music too. Y'all instruments. Everyone's supposed to be playing their part in this vast orchestra of the cosmos.
We vibrate, nothing is ever at rest. Just cause it seems dense, it's an illusion. Belief can't contest with scientifics, actual facts. Exact. It's the music, sounds, tones, waves. It's the jam, spiritual beings. Yes, true blessed, give thanks to the omnipotent. All in all, yes, yes, y'all. Heck nah, shawty, we like kids in the cannery factory. Laboratory of beats, when some roam the streets. We perfect techniques, who molest beats. Like ill chemists, true kings of the boom. Scientifics, how he deliver it. Flip it, encrypt it, the place he dwell. Lowercase I-double-L A-T-R-O-N, what that spell? Rock bells and shell toes, gazelles. What the hell, rel? Don't tell like our moon. Got a fresh Dougie and high iTunes. Boom, you locked in the mental tomb of Willie. Everyone wants to get silly, and time's too illy. No doubt, Ninth and Jams got clout. She said it couldn't be worked out. It's a loss, pay like you weigh. It calls to be the boss of your own life, destiny, purpose. Vibrate, don't violate at a higher vibratory rate. It's the music, don't abuse it. Say it.
It's the music.
visions. Every rapper's dream is to make the millions in the game. If we reach the million minds, that will implement a change. Rhythm and poetry, it seems of what the game's missing. So creativity, a message that the world envisions. Every rapper's dream is to make the millions in the game. If we reach the million minds, that will implement a change. I'm from a society that always seems underrated, looked upon and hated. No matter what, we still convey it. I'm from a society that takes respect to where it started at. To scrutinize the culture, we still envision that. Lyricism just resuscitated on this renaissance as we exterminate the lanes to conjure up your thoughts. I'm from a society that creates hot records and then travel around to spread the message. I'm from a society that concentrates on the knowledge, abolish the soul purpose, the fat in the pockets. I'm from a society where it's refreshing to the earlobe, refraining from games that seem superficial. I'm from a society where we numbing our pains about the trials and tribulations painted nice in the frame. I'm from a society that's been blessed to record. You wonder why we so quick to record. Rhythm and poetry, it seems of what the game's missing. Some creativity, a message that the world envisions. Every rapper's dream is to make the millions in the game. If we reach the million minds, that will implement a change. Rhythm and poetry, it seems of what the game's missing. Some creativity, a message that the world envisions. Every rapper's dream is to make the millions in the game. If we reach the million minds, that will implement a change. Rhythm and poetry, it seems of what the game's missing. Some creativity, a message that the world envisions. Every rapper's dream is to make the millions in the game. If we reach the million minds, that will implement a change. Rhythm and poetry, it seems of what the game's missing. Some creativity, a message that the world envisions. Every rapper's dream is to make the millions in the game. If we reach the million minds, that will implement a change. I just want to give a shout out to my man for time. Bald-headed dude back there. I just really want to thank
Representing flashback crew and gray matter. My wordplay keeps shit pumped like air bladders. You really shouldn't face me alone, so where your crew at? I even had the IMC wondering who that. So where the food at? Cause I'm so hungry, I'm starving. Coming out my garments, burning down your apartments with one parchment. Spit a verse and the sky darkens. I'm sparking, the next blunt up, parallel parking. Embarking on my next mission. You've entered Hell's Kitchen. The Black Gordon Ramsay, cursing and spitting. You nick off donkeys, I murder skips. Birth name Emil Blonsky. I'm hip-hop's abomination, shaping the constellations. On dark nights I'm Bruce Wayne, you Dick Grayson. Disgracing any opposition I'm facing. For the duration, leave you living like hip replacements. I'm hungry, so hungry I'm starving. Coming out my garments, burning down your apartments. I'm hungry, so hungry I'm starving. Coming out my garments, burning down your apartments. I'm hungry, so hungry I'm starving. Coming out my garments, burning down your apartments. I'm hungry, so hungry I'm starving. Coming out my garments, burning down your apartments. The ecological, zoological, living obstacle. I'm diabolical, standing with 1 foot on top of you. The elder statesman, always under investigation for leaving most cats hemmed up like alterations done by skilled tailors. You reaching for your inhaler, and I only gave you bits and pieces like movie trailers. My full force will have you spilling gallons of sauce. You ain't ready to face the beast with the talons or claws. You dealing with a monster, tough like metal tonkas. Puffin' Willy Wonka, crush, command, and conquer. Live from Andromeda, pressure for your barometer. The conjurer, rhymes flow longer than your odometer. I'm untouchable, all tests read indestructible. It's doomsday, giving them beatings by the knuckleful. The law's hustable, I'll spit till the sun is wet. And if something is impossible, it's just cause I ain't done it yet. I'm hungry, so hungry I'm starving. Coming out my garments, burning down your apartments. I'm hungry, so hungry I'm starving. Coming out my garments, burning down your apartments. I'm hungry, so hungry I'm starving. Coming out my garments, burning down your apartments. I'm hungry, so hungry I'm starving. Coming out my garments, burning down your apartments. Burned and singed, watch these cowards turn and cringe. I don't got a big mouth, just my jaws unhinged. I refuse to believe these chickens can't be eaten alive. And if I leave, I'm at least taking a piece of your pride. You can have a piece of the pie, I'm trying to give me a meal. If I'm sick of working for people, why give me a deal? Independent and underground is how I'll probably remain. And if I ain't getting beat over, then it's probably here. I'm thoroughly trained while most of y'all abandon the art. Nowadays, I got more grills than Tom Lee Park. In the 5th month of the year, I'll crush your career. Cause ain't nobody fucking with me, that's abundantly clear. And that's why I get no features when cats are making their albums. Cause outshining you on your joint is the only outcome. You scared, say you scared, or get your vision impaired trying to see me, but I see you in the crosshairs. I'm hungry. So hungry, I'm starving. Coming out of apartments, burning down your apartments. I'm hungry. So hungry, I'm starving. Burning down your apartments.
Yo, it's your man Memphis, all the way back here on the Memphis Terminal. I'm going to introduce you to 2 cats that I've had the pleasure of working with once before. My man DJ Homework and my man Tactics. Let me first get into introduce y'all them and introduce yourselves and tell them what you do and all that good stuff, man.
This is Homework right here, me. What we're trying to do, and Tactics is also involved, is put together a record label, Western Records. And we're putting out some singles right now. You can find them on iTunes. One is called Pushing Buttons, and the other is called Rise and Flow. I produce both tracks. One is with the help of Chris Sanders, who goes by Madman. So definitely check that out on iTunes. I'm really
Tactics, formerly of Poison's Dialect, Conscious Physics, King Otis, whole True Head Camp thing we had going, all that shit. I know I probably can't curse, but anyway.
That's all right, man. We edited it out.
Yeah. Right, I got working on my solo albums coming out on Western Records.
I know that this show be hard.
Fall 2010, it's called Barely Breaking Even, because I'm broke around the music of I'm damn broke. But let's talk about the life of Memphis dude, some Memphis people, you know what I'm saying?
This is working class rap.
Right. Definitely working class rap.
So let me ask y'all a question. How long y'all been doing this, man? How long y'all been doing this?
I've been DJing since I was 14. I'm 27 now, so it's like about half my life.
Man, I've been rhyming since I was like 15. First group, Homework was our DJ. That was in what, like 02, 03. Been playing shows around Memphis for 7, 8 years.
And that was our intro too. That was a big learning curve for us.
Definitely.
But it was a lot of fun, and we learned a lot from people like Fatah and
IMC.
This other guy that doesn't want to be on camera. Before we go, we want to say thank you to the Tunnel Clone, to IMC, to Jason Hader especially.
For sure.
Everybody that's helped us out, man. Another thing people in Memphis need to understand again is, we can all work together. It's a big city, it's a large pond.
Yeah.
The world is a big place. It's 2010. So
I mean, the one thing that is not let Memphis hip-hop, whether it be gangster rap or the underground scene or the conscious heads or whatever that, because they don't work together. You look at other like big cities like LA, New York, you know what I'm saying? You got Snoop doing songs with dilated people.
Right.
You got to work together on that. And,
we're all friends. So,
Right.
Keep that mentality. That's the way we like to.
Cool. Well, yo, like I said, it's my man Homework and Tactics. I want to appreciate them for letting us for the interview. So, yo, we're going to head back to these videos here on the Memphis Terminal.
Watch Memphis Terminal.
Watch Memphis Terminal.
One, two. N-I-N-E. Got to get some shit off my chest.
The Lord made everything perfect. He made the rivers and the oceans perfect. He made the leaves on the trees perfect. He made everything. He made everything perfect.
Hey girl, you must have been my karma. Got my heart feeling all exiled as if it was the Dalai Lama. Walking through these cold streets of no leather bomber. Contemplating our past, we both victims of this drama. You mocked the breath to the depth, I adored you. Nights when we lay tight to cuddle, I absorbed you. Even now I feel you in my skin. When this pain became too much to hold in, I tried to use this pen to purge. Despite the urge for tongue to curse your name, at times I feel consumed by flames when these hurtful thoughts bombard my brain. You know what feels a little strange? When it rains in Memphis 10, my heart throbs with a deeper pain, synchronized with memories of things changing. Potential masterpiece corroded. This picture's out of focus, and what could have been a beautiful garden of blossoms of lotus has been decimated by locusts. Essentially, I'm a child at heart, but a dreamer to a fault. Too stupid to avoid love's hocus pocus. But I should have never been surprised to prance around with jaded eyes. The proof is in the pudding and hard, but no disguise. We began as subjects of a sad song. Unfortunate how our journey together never lasted long. Before you came along, your thought was single life was kosher. Just me, schooling beats, inspiration, rhyme composer. But common ties brought us even closer. Two intellects connect, produce euphoric feelings aching to embrace her. My price is ISIS, so nice, what a nice win. We used to ditch work just to kick it. You, me, and your daughter precious. In my life, you two were blessings, and through this verbal recollection, I pray you recognize how the issue was deeper than respect. You were reflection, infatuation forms affection. You gotta know how I'm miscaressing you. Singers what the absence do, but like an idiot, I try resisting you, and that ain't cool. I thought it best for the situation, and yeah, honestly, in addition, it justified my fear. I felt I wasn't worthy. I felt this shit was too good to be true, and in the end, that you probably hurt me. But even worse, see, was a tragic stroke of fate. Neither one of us expected for a million years. All you needed was a little peace. It's sad to say that peace cost a million tears. The death of daughter's father left you more than peers. The weight of loss is fears, and repercussions come in many forms. You know as well as me that there were many storms. But those words you spoke that night outside of CK's, how you only wanted me in your space, I was more than happy to oblige. Despite the drama through the fear, I harbored fathoms loyal, and that should come as no surprise. But seasons change, the winter rains descended. It's sad to say these wounds we carry deeper than they went unmended. Your admission how you didn't love me any longer tore me all to pieces and made me think you had pretended. But these words were never meant to win affection from you, rather redemption and sincere mutual forgiveness. And though my love for you and daughter still remain despite the pain, I just wanted you to know some things. I just wanted you to know some things. Just wanted you to know, Z. Yeah. And it don't stop.
Everybody that's been holding me down, live from Memphis especially, and just everybody that's been holding me down since day one and just keep supporting the brother. The transfer out testament is coming soon, so stay tuned to the Memphis tournament.
Perception, witness, sight for sore eyes. Man shall rise up, I shall not cry. We shall not die. Doubtful format, feed that feedback. Vinyl to static, unapologetic. Yo, check the apparatus. We be coming through the sound waves from San Fran to Los Angeles, Japan to Morocco. So watch the man rock on, reaching through the area. Analog b-boy, freestyle fellowshipping like an arsonist I destroy. But you not really hip hop, so you don't understand. New Eurekan poetry mixed with scribble jams. I was over there and down in the basement on the west side, K-Town, Mark Aguirre, old school throwback, new soul searching, 88.5 95 be the main station. Rock to the Raider, X to the man, James to the Brown. We got the upper hand. We don't make R&B, my meaning's everlasting. Intelligent Nubian sons from the bottom to the top. Simple rhyme styles that you ain't never got. Your voice got limitations, that's why you aggravated. Overworked vocals with no conversation. We be rocking styles while you be free basing. Wait, turn it down, we got the free.
In that pot and I went for broke. All I have is cold spaghetti. Spaghetti. All I have is cold spaghetti. All I have is cold spaghetti. Spaghetti. All I have is cold spaghetti. Yo, whoa, whoa, whoa. Another time, another night. I'm hanging out with dude from MOS and I Mike. Just left the studio and then we went and got a bite. We got a call on the cellular, he had to make a run. He dropped me off at the crib, then the homeboy dip. Sat back at the pad, watched a couple of flicks, called a couple of chicks. One couldn't resist, and a couple of ticks. She was over in with chill, baby girl getting blunted and the munchies start to hit her. Spaghetti in the oven if you want a little dinner. Grab a plate and serve yourself while I pop another movie in. Finish up the meal, spaghetti sauce all on her chin. 2 hours later, baby girl, she got up in the wind. It's getting kinda late, I guess I go and grab a plate. So I went into the kitchen, the spaghetti was gone. This what I get dealing with chicks when they hungry and starved. I went to bed and in my head I kept hearing this song. All I have is cold spaghetti. Spaghetti. All I have is cold spaghetti. All I have is cold spaghetti. Spaghetti. All I have is cold spaghetti. Spaghetti. All I have is cold spaghetti. All I have is.
the blessed, that's I, this MC on the mic. I'm sick of those who flow when they can't do it right. The first go around was all about dropping the knowledge. This time around, it's about taking out the garbage. I'm in attack mode, but won't liken it to a soldier. Maximus, gladiator, you suckers, I told you. I get support everywhere except for my city. There are a few, but the closest ones are even iffy. If I was snapping and shaking, making my shoulder lean, or be a D-boy and fresh, but then I wouldn't be me. Recycled gimmicks and rhymes, and y'all will still follow. You stuck in the past, where I dwell in tomorrow. To be the blessed, that's I, the man behind the boards. And I'm slicing these samples just like a fathom sword. Engineer, MC, producer, and the mixer. You may be wealthy as hell, but I feel that I'm richer. You have the tools, but I possess the knowledge of self. I'm rounding out my maturity, I'm never left. I'm far advanced, don't get me wrong, don't call me cocky. I'm modest to a fault, but some of you haters will block me from reaching goals and dreams, and that's to graduate. I reach my goals in this, so I can walk away. This is love and art, I care less for the fame. You give a bad review when they think you're dissing their game. And lastly, hip-hop don't live on my dial. It's in my heart, so you'll put up with me for a while. It doesn't live in my dial, yo, it lives in my heart. You'll see me for a while, and that's to be the blessed.
Strong. We've been trying to connect everybody together because we feel like there was such a presence here that we can actually hold down our own aspect or version of an industry. And all of the things as an artist that I hated about, you know, the regular industry, we have the opportunity to eliminate those things and let it be fair game. If you're good, you're good. You know what I'm saying?
Memphis Terminal. Transport en route.
Yeah, be coming from the M, the money, the E, the ego, the M, the music, the P, the people, H, the hip-hop, I, the industry, S, the streets. Welcome to Making Easy Money, aka Metropolis, the running gun capital of the South, true necropolis. I'm from the city of the dead to the centers of opulence. We are the juggernaut, a ball of momentum.